We don't have that many bugs to show, I think, so we can just go through them quickly so everyone knows what's gonna go out. We're filtering by UI just to go over the ones we reported yesterday, the remarked. Sorry if I missed some. One important one was on the getting started screen. When you upload a file, you don't actually know when it's ready. And what we did is we now have a ready status, and I think we forgot to ship to staging. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna mention that now there's a status, so you actually know when it's done processing and ready, so you can start chatting with it after it's ready, because up until now you would just start chatting and it would seem like Storytell doesn't work if you start chatting before it's done processing.
Just a quick one on that, Andy. I changed the language ever so slightly on the bottom panel on the getting started as well to just kind of say you can chat with your files when they're ready type of thing. So there's a mild copy change. I need to get it into main, but I've definitely seen the status on the getting started page working. So that's awesome.
It's definitely working on dev, but I would have to create a new account, so I was prepared on staging, but I didn't realize we hadn't deployed it. I can show a screenshot for sure. No, I cannot, sorry. Okay, we'll move on. Next up is a bug that Jodio, this is what we were seeing locally, but what was happening and is happening in production is the blank screen when the whole page goes blank. It's actually caused by this one, but it's just solved by our system in production. Hopefully we've removed all. It happened in a few different circumstances, and I think we caught the underlying issue that should make that not happen.
That's been happening to me a lot. I mean, this is why it's not great to have the water filling in the dam, because right now in production, people are getting blank screens. And Erica, have you gotten that where the whole screen goes blank? There's literally nothing. It's just a white screen.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you experience that a number of times. I don't know if I've had that experience.
Okay.
The most common way it was happening was when you just have your personal collection and you just came from the getting started screen and you try to start a chat. We've seen that, yeah. Well, we could get this one out as a hotfix if we think it's important enough, or we don't get the other stuff ready for a prod release. I guess we can decide that. We fixed a bug with file uploading by dragging onto the homepage. Should be much better now. There was also a mildly related bug, and I don't know how many people have noticed exactly what was happening, but previously when you would drag something onto the file drop area zone, if you actually hovered over this section right here where there's the elements, like the whole drop zone would disappear. And I think many people have experienced it disappearing randomly, and that was just because of the text in here kind of capturing the drop and causing some issues, but now you should be able to drop again from anywhere and it should just work. So please let me know if you experience other issues again. Yeah, Giorgio.
And Lex, you made a ticket to have that say or cancel so that someone's not stuck on that screen. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get to that too.
Because I think, Andy, if you take that off, it just gets stuck on that screen right now. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm not sure how users are getting stuck.
Yeah, it's this is a mildly related bug that I'm aware of and I will work on next. I think when you drop, no, that's still fine. But I've noticed when you drag something from the page, like a link, it still triggers this model. So that's my next priority to not make that happen. And the last bug was Storytell navigation wasn't working. And that was the navigation inside the drawer. By clicking next and previous, it wasn't actually changing the content inside. And now it is doing that, but I don't think I have a chat ready with multiple story tiles to show that.
A question, when we don't have any, when we don't show any story tiles, like with the one you were just on,
Yeah.
are we considering that a bug, or what does that mean to us?
Well, I think I might have done this before we.
Oh, so this is not from, okay, you did upload content, but this is an old chat.
Yeah, it might be an old chat. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
like
an
it
interesting point too, that maybe we could put a timestamp at the bottom if it's more than a day old for the date and time that it was done.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Aaron?
Scroll down to the bottom. Maybe like where it's world knowledge is excluded, where it says that in the message.
Yes.
If this message is say more than 24 hours old, we add just a little text there that says the date and the time that the message was occurred at. Because there's no context to know how old this analysis is.
I see. Yeah, we don't have any timestamps for any of the responses.
But I don't think, if it's within the last recent period of time, 24 hours, you probably don't need that.
Aaron, what I'd love to see is like 2 hours ago or whatever, if it's less than 24 hours. And then if it's more, it's the date.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that.
Lex, could you make a ticket for that, please? Thank you.
Graham, are there any bugs that I've missed from you?
No, I think that's good. But I've got a whole sweep of changes I'll be getting into PR after this call, just minor stuff. So, the share feedback buttons back on the homepage and a few other things, but they're more reinstating stuff than being able to sort of demonstrate something that might be of interest. So, nothing we haven't seen before.